Every build a nation together. Every build a nation together. Unity for nation. Every build a nation together. Come together, 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 together. I say come. Say we build a nation together. We build a nation together. Come. And we build a nation together. And we build a nation. I say and we build a nation together.
Come, I say come. Let we build a nation together. This is a call for nation builders, not breakers, not those with hidden agendas to undermine, to sabotage, to delay, to stand in the way as an obstacle. No, let us come together and build Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. I want to welcome you to the Dynamic Hour, and specifically this segment, because what I do is provide you with information. I seek to empower, to enlighten, to motivate, to stimulate in some instances, because I want you to get up and do things, transform your home, your family, your community, the country. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique together. Normally, I would engage in conversation, meaning some topic, looking at education, looking at health, looking at the economy, looking at tourism, looking at sports, youth, culture, looking at something, either in Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. But this morning, we have to do a pledge program because this program is funded by people just like you, home and abroad. And for me to do this program, the bills must be paid. Once the bills are paid, then I can continue talking about the issues, defending our party, defending our government, promoting our party, promoting our government. So it is of paramount importance to make sure that the bills are covered. So this morning, we are doing a pledge program. What that means? It means that you who are listening, you who are viewing, can make a pledge. You can say, hey, Kim, I will pledge $50. I will pledge $100. I will pledge $20. I will pledge something, some financial, some cash towards keeping the program going. And you have many ways that you can do that. You can call me directly on 1-473-415-4817. If you're in Grenada, you just call 415-4817 or 403-1019. You can call those two numbers. It's kind of easy, all right? And maybe I can put it up for you. Excuse me. Put it up, the AC from time to time would have me coughing profusely, right? So let me put up the number that you can call. But I must say to you, what I normally do is send a WhatsApp message to the people who regularly give to the program. And based on them saying yes or no, I know where I stand financially in terms of what is needed to complete the process, because I am a guy who is very keen on numbers. So I know what the exact cost of everything is. That's how I function. So I sent messages to the regular people. Some say yes, some say no. But I can tell you as it stands now, we are in need of $5,405. The same figure I mentioned last night, that hasn't changed. All right. I thought it would have changed overnight, but we're still at that place. So again, just saying it's a pledge program this morning. If you're out there and you can afford to give, give. If you can't, so be it. You're not being forced to give towards this program. You're asked to give voluntarily so. All right? So again, just saying it's a pledge program. Once we get that over with, then I continue with substance. I continue talking about the issues. All right? That is important. So again, let me just tell you what you can do. So you can WhatsApp me. And these are the numbers. So maybe I can just type it out. All right? So you can WhatsApp me on these numbers. WhatsApp me on these numbers. And by now, you should know my numbers. All right? 1473 415 4817 or 1473 403 1019. All right, or you can Zelle to 1718 450 4436. All right. So these are the numbers, and I'll just put it up on the screen so you can see. So if you feel the urge, you can do so. All right. So these are the numbers that you can call me at, WhatsApp me at, and you can Zelle too. But if you're Zelling, you must make me know first. So when you make me know, then I factor it in the total. All right. And as the people pledge, then I would tell you where you're at. But it's important to get across this hurdle because the bills must be paid. Okay? So again, it is a pledge program this morning. All right? It's a pledge program. And if you're there and you want to give, you can. If you cannot afford, don't force it. Because once you call, once you pledge, then I will follow up with you between now and then. All right? So if you can't afford, don't do so. If you could, please do. So it's a pledge program this morning. Right, so a good friend just sent me, Zelle me, I want to assume, all right, 50 US. All right, so a good friend just Zelle me 50 US. Hey Cam, good morning. I just sent you 50 US. All right. It's not much, but hopefully it helps. Yeah, it's appreciated. All right, it's appreciated. That's just the message sent. It's appreciated. So I want to assume it's Zelle because it's a person who I know. So again, thank you very much.
Now the election back and I'll die away.
short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we
Right, so that's $130. All right, we are in need of $5,405. That is what we need to cover the bills for this month so that the program can continue. We have bills to pay, we need to cover that. So it is a pledge program this morning. I provided the numbers you can call, you can WhatsApp, you can call, you can, reach me at those numbers. And if you want to send via MoneyGram or Western Union, then you can WhatsApp me or you can call me and I would provide you the name of the person you can send it on so I can collect it. Okay?
must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Yes, so again, just explaining, this program is funded by ordinary, simple people just like you, home and abroad. We don't do ads on this program because whoever pays the piper calls the tune. If you're putting ads on a program, you control the program. You control the content of the program, generally speaking. But because it's funded by you, the people, then the people have the final say. And that is why this program is a people-centered program with a difference. So again, it's a pledge program this morning. If we cannot reach the figure this morning, then all we will do is continue during the night. So another good friend just sent me, sent confirmation. All right, Zelle. So another good friend just Zelle 100 US, 100 US. All right.
Remember,
Right, so that's another good friend there. So that's 150 US. So that's about 400 EC. That's about 400 EC. Or you can round it off to about 405 EC. All right, so that's about 405 EC, just about that. Okay, so again, we are doing a pledge program this morning, and the hope is that we will be able to cover the expenditure, the expense for this month through the pledge. There are people who already pledged, who normally do so every month, but when I calculate the amount, it is not able to cover the full expense of the program for this month. Because between $8,000 to $9,000 is required every month to keep this program going, right? And look, we have been doing this for the last 10 years, going on to 11 years. In fact, next month, the 15th of next month, will make it 11 years since I have been doing this. All right. So a good friend just Zelle 60, is it GB? It's the same thing as 60 US. All right. So a good friend just Zelle 60 US.
the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying.
Right. So we got so 50 EC, then the 60 US I told you about, and then $200, and then $260. A friend just messaged me asking the name for Western Union. Let me just ask how much, right? So I'll add it in, how much. So I can add it in, all right? Right. Nice. So that's important. So you know the
Day and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
And we build our nation together. I say come. Say we build our nation together. And we build our nation together. I say come. Say we build our nation together. We build a beautiful nation.
Right. So even if you send in via Western Union or MoneyGram, you can still let me know how much. All right. Still let me know how much. That's important. So another good friend just pledged 300 EC. All right. And another good friend just pledged 20 US. All right. So still let me know how much. Still let me know how much. That's important so I can add it to the total. All right. Yeah. So still let me know how much. So even if you pledge in via Western Union or MoneyGram, let me know the amount. So I add it and then we get to where we want to reach in terms of the total. All right. So it's a pledge program this morning. All right. So a good friend there. So that's Canadian. So it's 160 Canadian. All right. So that's Canadian. All right. So it's important. It's 165, I think, right? That's 165. That's 100 Canadian. Yeah. So sometimes it's important to let me know how much, and then I will just add it in. And if you hear in Grenada and you want to pledge, you can do so. Call me, WhatsApp me, and I would add that in. All right. ACAM Zell 100. Right. Good. I come from. All right. Good. Nice. So a good friend just Zell 100. It will. I think it's 100 US. All right. I want to believe it's 100 US from a good friend here. So, right. I want to believe it's 100 US. All right. So let me just see. Thanks. Yeah, I want to believe it's 100 US. I'm my good friend here. Right. So let me just calculate where we are at. Let me calculate where we are at. All right. Let me just calculate where we are at. So you're going to know.
Yeah, we build our nation together. I say come. Yeah, we build our nation together. Yeah, we build our nation together. I say come. Yeah, we build our nation together.
Right. So we are at $1,825. All right. So that's where we are at. Let me see. Hey, what's the deal? Did it before. My Zelle is problem. We'll send it later. All right. So no problem, but how much? All right. How much? So I can add it in. All right. So all right. So good friends say, hey, sorry about that late one. This all right. 30. I will send you 30 pongs. 30 pongs is how much? I don't pongs is about three something. So let's say $100. All right. So good friend here again. Let's just say 100 EC. All right. So I'll add 100 EC, 100 EC. All right. So a good friend here saying all right. So 100 US, 100 US. All right. So 100 US. It's 260. I just put 260. It's 267, but I just rounded it off to 260. All right. So all right. So that's a good friend here who I know who did it before. All right. So if you add that now to the figure, so that's 300 and all right. So another good friend here is pledging 50 US. All right. Hey Kim, I'll tell you in a while, right? 50 US. All right. So that's a good friend here again. All right. 50 US, that's 130 EC. 130 EC. All right. So another good friend here is pledging 40 US. All right. 40 US. So that's all right. That's 40 US is let's say $100. All right. Some might be a little more, some might be a little short. So let's say $100, just a little above 100, about $106 or $7. All right. So that's good. So we add in so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just round it off to $600 that we got after the total. So we are at 24, 24. So 24, 25, 24, 25, right? So we're at 2,425. Another friend just said, "Hey Kem, good morning. I've sent you 75 US by Zelle. 75 US would be what? 75 US, 75 times 2.67. Right, so that's $200. Right, so it's another good friend here who sent that to me. So that's another good friend who Zelle their 75 US. All right, another regular. Right, all right, so that's another $200. So that's, you add 200 to that. Another friend said, hey, good morning. I know you're very busy. All right, I will like to send you a pledge. Can I use the same name? Yes. Yes, you can. All right, thanks. Great. Nice. You can use the same name. Okay. All right, so that's 100 US again from, all right, so I'll put that here. That's 100 US. And that's a regular again, a person who gave before plenty times to the program. So that's 100 US. All right. So we have to add now $460 to the $2,425. So that would be eight eight. We could just round it off to 2,900. All right. So right. So it's so far that's 2,900, 2,900. So we need to reach $5,405. So we get in there. All right. We have 20 more minutes in the program, and I hope that before now, at the end of the program, we're going to complete the pledge. So we are at $2,900, right? Easy with the pledge so far. So we need, how much we need now? Let me see. All right. So 5,405 minus 2,900. So we are in need of $2,505. All right. So that is what we need right now. So it's a pledge program. If you're there, right? So a good friend say, hey Kem, please shout out my cuz. Yeah, it's right. Right. So I want to wish my good cousin happy birthday. All right. Miss V. That's my good cousin in Mount Morris. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to Miss V, my good cousin. Your birthday is today. And my mother's birthday was on Monday, the 1st of April. So family, same blood. Miss V, hey, happy birthday to you. All right, yeah. All right. Yes. Plenty love. All right. Good. Nice. Yeah, don't worry. I'll call you up. I'll follow up with you. Yeah. So that's Miss V. Happy birthday. Yeah, don't worry. Oh, I know. Don't worry. All right. Happy birthday to you. So we add in $100, so we go down to $2,405. Good. So it's a pledge program. You see, this program is funded by people just like you. And the reason why we do it this way is because if the people give to the program, then we don't have to do ads. We can just have a conversation every morning, every night on the issues. All right. So again, it's a pledge program. If you're there and you could afford, if you can't, so be it. All right. But the main focus is to get that over with, and then we continue with the issues. All right. So far, we need right. So cousin V, let me make sure I mark that down so I wouldn't forget. All right, nice. So far, we were able to get $3,000 pledge so far. So what we need now is $2,405 or $2,400. All right, to complete the pledge for this morning. So you can either Zelle or you can, MoneyGram or Western Union. It's up to you. That is easy, whatever is convenient to you. So again, if you want to give to the if you can afford, do so. If you can't, so be it. Things are tough with everybody. All right. So if you can afford to pledge something this morning, do so. We have 17 more minutes, and I just hope that between now and the end of the program, we can complete the pledge. All right? We can complete the pledge and go straight into discussing issues tonight. So again, it is a pledge program. It is a pledge program for those who are listening to me via the radio or via the internet. If you want to make that pledge, you can. You can call me on 415-4817. If you overseas, you have to add 1473. Or you can call me or WhatsApp me on the both numbers that I'm given, 1473-403-1019. So the both numbers, you can WhatsApp me or you can call me on it. All right? And we'll take it from there. So a good friend say, hey, don't call my name. I will send you 100 US. So a good friend here, send you will Zelle 100 US or send 100 US. No, I won't call your name. You can call your name here. All right? I know who the person is. It's a good friend of mine. Here again, a good buddy of mine. That's $260. All right? Yes, I'll check you outside. I'll check you outside. All right. Yes, so a good friend just pop on by. Someone who pledged before. So just bear with me. All right. So let me just make a little stroll outside and just come back quickly. Let me just play a little. All right. And then by that time I should be back here.
More than 90 farmers across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique are set to benefit from the first phase of the irrigation equipment provided under the GCRU's Challenge Fund for Agriculture, marking a significant step in promoting climate resilience in the agricultural sector. The Grenada Development Bank recently signed a contract with F&N Farm Supplies and Sourcing Limited for the procurement of advanced drip and micro sprinkler irrigation systems. The initiative, part of the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada GCRU's project, is aimed at fostering water-efficient solutions to boost agricultural productivity amid the challenges posed by climate change. Ria Marie, Communications Officer at the Grenada Development Bank, has this report.
Royston Cumberbatch, General Manager of the GDB, signed on behalf of the bank, while Nicholson Mahon represented F&N Farm Supplies and Sourcing Limited. Speaking on the occasion of the signing, Mr. Cumberbatch emphasized the importance of agriculture to Grenada's economy. He highlighted that, quote, agriculture remains a priority sector in Grenada's economy, and I fully endorse this program, which will assist our farmers in producing more whilst conserving water. Business Support Officer at the Grenada Development Bank, Natasha Joseph, spoke of the significance of the contract signing.
The signing this morning is going to benefit approximately 90 farmers as part of this batch, and we're looking to provide them with drip irrigation and micro sprinkler irrigation systems. And this is significant as we know the threat that we face with water and droughts and all of that, and the management of water usage. And so this equipment is going to be provided to farmers who have already been assessed under the project, and they are in the process of being contacted to ensure that they're ready and prepared for the delivery of the equipment that's going to get here intentionally, we hope, before the end of the year. So this is a significant milestone for the bank, and it's something that we've been working on for quite a while, and we're happy to have gotten to this point in the project implementation.
Thus far, water audits of more than 220 farms were conducted, with the presentation of project designs to farmers in each agricultural district commencing in 2023. Farmers who have already undergone assessment are being contacted to confirm their readiness to receive and utilize the equipment, which is expected to arrive before the end of 2024. A second batch of farmers are earmarked to receive their equipment within the first quarter of 2025. The CFA is one of the critical outputs of the GCRUISE project, which aims to create efficiency among commercial water users. Jointly financed by the Green Climate Fund, the German Federal Ministry for the Environment, Nature Conservation, Nuclear Safety and Consumer Protection under its International Climate Initiative, and the Government of Grenada, this component of the project is being implemented by the GDB in close collaboration with the GIZ and the Ministry of Agriculture.
Right. So thank you very much there. Yes, so 90 farmers benefiting from that there. So we were able to get, so that's 100 US that I mentioned before I left, and then another 100 from a good friend, and another 100 EC from another good friend. All right. So that's 640. All right, so that's 640. All right, so we needed $2,405 or $400. That's what we needed. So we have to minus that from the amount. All right, to minus that from the amount. All right. Hello? Right, so another good friend just sent me 100 US there. So that's 260. So that's 9. So that's 900. You have to minus from that. So it would be $1,505. All right. So all we need now is $1,505. All right, or 1,005. All right. Hey, okay, I will sell. All right, good. So that's another $100 here, 100 EC, from a good friend again, 40 US. So that's 100 EC. So we need 1,400. All right. So we need $1,400. We have 9 more minutes. All we need is 1,400 EC. 1,400 EC to wrap it up. It's a pledge program this morning. We have 9 minutes left, or we can say 10 minutes left in the program for this morning. So let's kind of get this out of the way. It would be nice. It would be a good thing to get it out of the way. So if you're listening to me via the internet or the radio and you want to give towards the program, if you could afford to give, do so. You can Zelle, or you can call me, WhatsApp me. You can send it via MoneyGram or Western Union. So it's up to you. All right. So again, just saying, it's a pledge program this morning. We want to get it over with. All right. Once we get it over with, so tonight we continue with normal programming. But if you cannot afford to pledge, don't pledge. Because once you pledge, I record it and then I expect it. All right. So a good friend saying, hey, Kem, this is all right. Good. I drink. So the friend saying, hey, Kem, this is all right. One that drink the last of your Captain Morgan last week. Please don't write my name. Okay, nice. I'm sending. All right, good. Please follow up with me after the show. All right, good, nice. Okay, so 100 US here. All right, so that's a friend who passed by my event sometime back, saying he drank the last bit of Captain Morgan. It's a whiskey. All right. So it's a good friend there. Nice. So I'll add that in. So then we need, so that's so we need 1,140. Right. So all we need is $1,140. That's what we need now. $1,140 to complete the pledge, and we have 7 minutes remaining, and I believe we're going to get that. Tio, are you saying to me, all right, I will leave something by regard? So Tio, my good parties are. So she would leave. Well, she's on the live. So the reason why I mentioned her name is because she's on the live. All right. So she would leave $100. So we need $1,040, or we could just say $1,000. All right. So we need $1,040, but we could say $1,000 because, excuse, for when 100 US is $267, but I'm rounding it off to $260. So when you add up that, it would be about $40 or so. All right. So you could easily say we need $1,000. $1,000. That's all we need to wrap up the pledge today. To wrap up the pledge is important so that we cover the bills, cover the expenditure of the program, so we can continue with the substance, with the issues, to pay the bills. We need to pay the bills to keep things going. Right now, the AC is running in the studio. We got to pay the bills. All right. It's not a thing that I like, but sometimes it could be very hot. You remember the days when I used to sweat a lot in here? All right. Because I had a first AC and that spoiled. Thanks to Mr. Rahman, Azam Rahman, his company sponsored AC for me here. And thank you very much indeed. And Franco, you and his team did a fantastic job to set it up and thing. So thank you, Frank and his team there. So again, it's a pledge program. It's a pledge program. If you're listening to me, we have about 6 minutes left in the program for this morning. All right. Hey, morning, Kim. Call me later. I'm in Grenada. Hey. What are you in Grenada? You ain't call me up? Come on. Yeah, that's my good friend. All right. That's my good friend there. A good friend saying, hey, good morning. I can't mention my... Nah, man, you okay. Your name is still signed and protected. All right. So don't worry. My good parties are. Nice. So, right. So I will pledge 100. I want to assume it's 100 EC. So that's a good friend of mine. All right. 100 EC. Nice. I know you're not here in Grenada, so I don't know if it's 100 US or 100 EC. But I believe it's 100 EC. All right. Yeah, so that's a good friend of mine. Right? It's 100 EC. All right. So that's 9. So we need $900. We need $900 dollars. Well, EC. We need 900 EC. EC money, our money, to complete the pledge for this morning. And we have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. All right. So, hey, General, are they all things? Oh, yeah, man. You know you good. Everybody good? Oh, thank you. Oh, nice.
Every build a nation together. I say come. Every build a nation together. Every build a nation together. I say come. Every build a nation together. Unity for nation. Come. Every build a nation together.
Come together, 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 together.
I say come, say we build a nation together. We build a nation together. Come, and we build a nation together. And we build a nation together. I say come, and we build a nation together. Come,
All right. So we got in that short while there we got 5. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 10. All right, 6, 10, 6, 10. And another good friend that just pledged 100 US. Let me see if we completed that process there. Right? I think we completed the price 610, 610 plus 610 plus 260, 678, 870. All right, so that's 870 from 1,000 or from 9. Right, so that's $30. Right, so we could wrap it up. All right, so we have gotten the required amount. All right, so it's just shy of $30. $30, just shy of $30. So that's no problem. All right, shy of $30. Somebody along the way going to pledge $30, or maybe we could get it in 1 minute 30 seconds. All right, so and then my good cousin said she would give something towards the program. That's another good cousin. So all right, so we could wrap it up. All right, we could wrap it up. So we have gotten the amount required. I want to thank those who pledged, those who Zelle, those who would be sending via Western Union or MoneyGram. Thank you very much, as always. So we could wrap it up here now. You don't need to, right? So a good friend in here just told you, I will sell you 100 tomorrow. Good. All right. So you're gonna hold it, hold. All right. So one minute. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hello. On WhatsApp. Okay, but can you go ahead? Okay, all right, nice. Right, so we've gotten more than the amount required. So it's like, so let's see. Let me get it here. All right, so let me just tell you where we are at here, because we've gotten. Let me just. All right, somebody just asked for it. All right. So we have gotten just a little more than we are right. Right, we have gotten just a little more than we have budgeted for. So another friend called and said, "Hey, I'm going to give you 150 US. So that's 4 plus another 100 US. So we have gotten a little more than we have asked for. Just letting you know that, but it will block a hole somewhere somehow. All right, but we've completed the pledge. I want to thank all those who pledge, and we can hold it. You can hold it now, right? Because you know next month again, every month we do the pledge, so you can hold it now, right? So we've completed the pledge. Just like last month, we got a little $600 and something more than we bargained for, which was great and thankful. You know, could block a hole somewhere. So I want to thank all those who pledge. I want to wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. I will be back with you tonight, and it's about substance tonight. All right? Substance. The issues. So take good care. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back with you tonight. God's willing, starting from 8 in the PM. So the pledge is over now. We've gotten the required amount. So, you know, those who are thinking about pledging, you can do so next month or so.